Assalamu alaikum, sir. Thank you very much for giving me this speeches opportunity. Uh, Today I presented my presentation, topic related information violence. So I am MD Moshe Rahman. It's a Mr. Department of Law, American International University, Bangladesh. So in the very first, I want to discuss about what is information violence. So when a person or group of people spreaded fake news, fake informations, leak hidden hints of unauthorized links among other peoples or in a society as a rumor to confuse the environment and make a bad situation by it, then it's called a information violence. From my understanding, information violence can be happen in three steps. By first of person to person, then person to local area, and person through social media. Firstly, person to person information violence. Sometimes we see a number of people involved into pinch with others. Sometimes we share our very personal information with others and believe them as a trusted hands. But they sometimes share that information with third parties, people who can be dangerous for the first person. So it's a violation of personal information. We need to more serious and conscious when we say or share something very special or secret information and or data or news to anyone. Secondly, person to local area or local community. We people lives in a society. We communicate with others when we talk in a road. We talk with others in a tea stalls. In the running of working or talking in our society, we hear lots of things. Few people intentionally spread it, some rumors on that time, and we are captured by it. For example, few months ago, suddenly the price of salt suddenly rised so highly. People are affected by it, and they brought huge amount of salt and stocked it. But few days later, it announced as a rumor. So this is a violation of information where many people are engaged. So here we also need to justify the news, justify the news which we heard in our society. Finally, the person through social media or internet. This is most effective way to effective way to violate information so fastly. There are almost 59% of total world population are using internet till July 2020. This number is increased day by day. People cannot people cannot connect with each other or other very easily, and distance is not matter now. So here can violate any information so faster. It's like when a person intentionally occurs any kind of rumor, pinch news, which is false or which is create a problem in our society or community spread it through social media, online news portal, or any type of internet connectivity. Then it's called as a information violence through internet or social media by a person or a community. So now I give and so now I want to give a incident of the Bangladesh perspective. An incident and took place at Nasir Nagar in Brahmanbaria on October 30, 2016. On that day, 3,000 members of Ahle Wal Sunnat Jamaat and Hefazat-e-Islam looted 16 temples in the Upazila and 58 houses of people belonging to the Hindu community. He continued with the violence. The same things happened there. It is alleged that a destroyed picture of Holy Kaaba and has been published on the Facebook profile of a young educated fisherman named uh, Razrash Dash. On that day, the violent violence, Rasras was beaten by a section of people. Police later found out in the investigation the destroyed picture was posted to spread communal violence in the area. Jahangir Alam, owner of the local cyber shop, shared an anti-Islamic post claiming that it was first posted by Rashras. Rashras was arrested by the police for that incident. He was released on bail on January 17, 2016 after serving 2.5 months in jail. So we heard that it's an incident from Bangladesh in Brahmanbaria. So now we can prevent, and what law says about this information violence. How can we prevent this by law? So in our practicing law, in our law, according to Penal Code, section 425, where it's take place as a mischief. So basically information violence is occurs by fun, and it's a mischief incident. So we can take action against information violence by information violence according to section 25 of Penal Code. We have another act to prevent this according to the Digital Security Act 2018. Here we see that the section 25 which deals with publishing, sending of offensive, false or fair, including data information by through internet. So if we go through with this act, we can prevent information violence by law. In general sense, how can we prevent and reduce information violence as general? To prevent or reduce information violence from our society or community, we need to identify the fake news, rumors, fake information properly. Now the question is, how can we identify that type of news? What are the key elements which helps us to identify that type of information? For identification of such kind of things, we need to focus those following clues. How can we recognize fake news? In fake news or rumors or information violence, it have some elements. What are they? They are in the information there is no mention of reliable sources. The names of journalists and editors are not mentioned. These news are published in unknown media. News has no logical basis or objectivity. Rumors are never logical or objective. Rumors spread due to lack of reliable information. Rumors spread through social media. Exciting and shocking headlines. The content does not match the title. Spelling mistakes and syntax problem. So if we see that type of elements in any news or any information, we can reach easily that is a fake, and it can be violate our information, and it can make a problem in our society. So in the end, I want to conclude with a message that is every day many new faces joined in internet for their needs. We communicate with each other through internet. We have our personal life to so protect us by maintaining our privacy and protect our data. And finally, think thousand time what you share with someone, because it can be violated and it can be harmful for anyone. So be aware and be careful. Thank you, sir.